package just to drive, and I am extremely surprised at how quick it got here. Alright, this came from Field Tech, and I got a promo bundle deal for an extremely good price. The whole bundle is the price. It was still cheaper than it is for an electronic straight gate. So I ordered this straight gate. I was surprised to see Field Tech had it on sale. And I just ordered last week, July 22nd. Today is the 26th. And it came this quick. Okay. Now what's included in this bundle package, I got a nice little Field Tech hat, which is great. Some Field Tech stickers. And a dual driver for driving the Turbosmart Straight gate. And just the driver itself, the dual driver is listed as at a price for $200. And I got all of this cheaper than the price for a straight gate itself. So my brother bought a straight gate for his car, for his TT. This one is for my S5. But I happened to be surprised. It was just on Facebook, and all of a sudden I saw a sale. And I'm like, wait a minute, a sale? And it was like, you get a free driver with it. And of course I ordered. I'm like, wow, so here we go. Same size straight gate. So apparently they came out with the driver. I guess a few people may have had problems programming the straight gate. And the driver makes it a lot easier. So unfortunately, we may have to end up ordering a driver. Yeah, we will, for my brother's car. But luckily this package came with everything. Hose clamps, pretty much same thing that everything my brother's came with. Real nice. And this is the pretty huge one, the 50 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. This size is this. Yeah. ESG 50. Cool. And I am extremely surprised that it came this quick. My brother ordered his and was waiting at least 2 months before he received his. Field Tech must have got a bundle, and it came less than a week. I'm pretty impressed with this dual driver. This is made out of some great quality. This is an aluminum housing, and the way it's designed is it can, with the fins, it can help dissipate the heat. And the heavy gauge wires for driving this electronic straight gate. So this is definitely set up for some heavy duty purpose, and this is very, very good quality. I'm very impressed with this. Just received the delivery, and as I'm opening up this package, which I didn't know what it was until I saw this sticker right here. So I know what this is. Finally. This would be my DQ500 harness. This is awesome. This will adapt the plug-in to the connector, my DQ500. And this goes into my transmission control unit. This is awesome, baby. Awesome. I like it. DQ500. Or as some people say, 500. 500. Second package that arrived in the mail today is a SUV cover for this. I have a lot of nosy people that's riding through the neighborhood, curious of what's going on, asking questions. Of course, if it's up in the air like this, you know I'm not selling it. Where'd you get those jacks from? Those quick jacks? And dude, what are you doing to the car? I understand. I do, the curiosity. I probably would be a little tempted myself if I saw something like this up with a wide body kit. I'd be curious to see the progress. But I'm putting a pause on it. Bro said, hey dude, let's hit Waterfest. So I'm going to put a pause on this, which I didn't want to. But this baby has been sitting here collecting dust for way too long. And I just picked up some E85 today. And we're going to go ahead and try to tune this and see where I can get and how far I can get with it. And possibly make the Waterfest event. And then pick back up on this ASAP. We're covered up, so that'll decrease some of the nosiness. I even had a few vehicles stop up the street right there at the sign and watch me put the cover over it. They're nosy. I'm like, good God, but it is what it is. Taking this to the next level. So this is a 3.6 liter VR6 crankshaft, and I'm about to ship it out to see how much they're going to charge for a custom forged crank. And I know this is the kicker right here. That's the part that usually jacks things up. I'm still hoping we'll get a reasonable price, because this is the chain drive that's pretty much cast into this crankshaft. So it's no way like that this hub would come off and this chain drive sprocket is designed and engineered into this. It's a nice concept, but as far as remanufacturing, that can definitely jack up the dollar sign. I mean, I've taken this to machine shops and they're like, oh my God, how'd they get that on there? And they're like, what the hell? And when they discovered that it was pretty much cast into position, their jaws dropped wide open. But in order for the VR6 movement, especially the bigger displacement engines, instead of everyone dropping back to a 3.0, I mean, come on, what the hell? I understand it totally. But we need to push the envelopes to take advantage of the 3.2 as well as the 3.6, the bigger displacement engines, to produce that extra horsepower to get us up there. And it's nice to see R30s pushing 1500 horsepower, but imagine that 3.2 and 3.6 what the extra displacement can do. So somebody's got to do it, and hopefully this works out in our favor, and we can start having forged crankshafts over here in the United States for our VR6 engines. I'll start off with the 3.6 first, and then drop back to the 3.2. And of course, the only reason I'm starting off with the 3.6 because that's what I'm going. I'm starting off with that, and then for the other groups and companies and guys that want to step up their 3.2s, then I'll see what we can do as far as coming out with the 3.2. Okay, after about 20 minutes of wrapping, I have foam and bubble wrap and everything wrapped around this crankshaft, so it's all boxed up. Getting ready to drop it off and ship this bad boy out to California to see what type of estimate they can give us. And first step, hopefully they'll take on the project. Secondly, a price that's extremely reasonable.